What is going on, everybody? It's the Fonz back with the 32-day of MoonRise reveals. We're on day, what is it, 20 now? We have almost that. We're on the home stretch, basically. We are 1 day away from the Kickstarter, less than 24 hours from the Kickstarter being over with. We are close to that 500k number that we really want to hit to get that draft mode and Stellar Full Art Eddie for those who want Eddie. But let's see who Blistrix is. I've seen this in the reveal card section of the Discord. So let's see officially who Blistrix is and everything else.
Frostcasters, buckle in because we're going on an epic sleigh ride with our 32 days of MoonRise reveals, counting down until those pre-orders open on November 15th. And today, man, this reveal is ice cold. You've only got 1 day left to back our Kickstarter for Alesso's Clash, so please, please, please do not miss out. This is it. This is the final goal. We are going for these stretch goals. We're going to make it happen, and then the doors close, and you will not be able to get beta access. So seriously, you're going to want to make sure you guys get that pledge in, and if you can upgrade your tier as well, now is the time to do it with just a handful of hours left on the Alesso's Clash Kickstarter campaign. I'm so proud of this community, man. What an epic amount of support. Let's hit the finish line strong. And don't forget, we've got Shattered Stars Scorpio. If you didn't subscribe yet, you can check it out at shopalestrals.com. But let's talk about a brand new Frost Alestral, Snowlit. Snowlit hits the field with 4 attacks.
Oh, look at the little guy! When this Snowlit receives 1 or more Frost, you can send the top 3 cards from your deck to your Underworld. This would absolutely be a great pairing with Morfrost, especially if you have some Morfrost in the top of your deck somehow. Absolutely a good pairing because you get those Morfrost in Underworld, so when you get Abominable out, you can just go with it.
Which is pretty serious, and 2 defense. It's a 1-cost Frost Alestral, and it says when this Snowlit receives 1 or more Frost Spirits, you can send the top 3 cards from your deck to the Underworld. So we've seen this theme with Frost up until this point of various cards like Avalanche, sending the top cards from your deck to the Underworld, Morolith taking advantage of having more Alestrals in your Underworld and then being able to be cast out and sending 5 more cards to the Underworld. So this has been a theme in Frost already, and Snowlit is going to enhance on that theme and take it to another level, as every time this hits the field, it's going to mill 3 cards to the top of your deck. And what really makes it strong is its Ascension line. The ability to turbo out its Ascension line will provide an incredible pace of play for Frost decks that hasn't been seen before. It's about to get real with Asprowl. Asprowl is a 7 attacker.
Asprowl, ooh, that thing looks vicious. Whereas the first one just looks like, oh, it's a cute little guy, and then it gets to this guy, and he's like, come near me, I'm gonna scratch you up. I'm gonna slice you up. When the Asprowl is sent to you from your deck to the Underworld, you can special send the Snowlit into it. You can expend Frost in order to send the top 4 cards from your deck to your Underworld. Very, very risky though when it comes to this, though.
With 4 defense, and it costs 2 Frost Spirits. When this Asprowl is sent from your deck to the Underworld, you can special send your Snowlit to it. What that means is if you are milling with Snowlit, or if Snowlit is just on your field enchanted, you can special ascend this Asprowl to your Snowlit if your Asprowl gets sent to the Underworld. That is absolutely nuts when you consider the fact that Snowlit is going to mill 3 cards every time it's cast or receives a spirit. You're going to be able to tie it with cards like Avalanche, which can mill 5 from the top of your deck to search for Asprowl to be able to get that Ascension off. You've got a lot of cool tools here. Morolith is another one. Asprowl is going to hit the field more frequently than you might think, and it's got an effect as well. You can expend a Frost Spirit in order to send the top 4 cards from your deck to the Underworld. So Asprowl hits the field as a turbo onto Snowlit, and then you can just do its effect again and mill 4 more cards and try to land a Blistrix. Blistrix has a very...
Blistrix, Frost Wind. When this Blistrix is sent from your deck to the Underworld, you can special send your Asprowl to it. You can return 3 Alestrals from your Underworld to the bottom of your deck in order to destroy a card. I don't know, man. That's an interesting thing. I mean, obviously, if you have a Abominable on there, you really don't want that. But, you know, you get this, and then you play Astrabbit the next turn or something to be able to look at your top 3 and then shuffle those cards back in. You can always make things different, so it's going to be interesting to see how this all works.
Very similar effect to Asprowl, that when this Blistrix is sent from your deck to the Underworld, you can special ascend your Asprowl to it. So again, Snowlit turbos into Asprowl if you find the Asprowl on the mill, and then Asprowl turbos into Blistrix if you find the Blistrix on the mill. And then it has another effect, that this is a 12 attacker with 6 defense, 2 cost Frost, 1 wind. You can return 3 Alestrals from your Underworld to the bottom of your deck in order to destroy a card. So every single turn, you can destroy something, and chances are you're going to have plenty of Alestrals in your Underworld.
It's a shame that I played Blessing on Your Laurels on my next turn, or it's a shame I played that one of Earthquake as well. So yeah, I don't know.
World, because you'll have sent so many cards to the underworld in order to execute this strategy that Blitztrix will often have the ability to hit 1, 2, even 3 cards throughout the course of its life of hitting on the field. This card is very, very powerful, and the
Yeah, but I would hate to run into an actual mill deck. If I'm playing this, I'm running a deck where they're milling me. They have, um, if they have Humbust on the field, 2 Humbust on the field, I milled myself all these cards to get this Blitztrix on the field, and then they go, oh no, I'm gonna Gorgon's Gaze. That's 2, and boom, like the next bit of Blitztrix, and continue to mill more cards. Very, very risky.
The ability to turbo into it through Snowlit and through these different milling effects is absolutely insane and not to be taken lightly in MoonRise. Let me tell you, I think this new Alestra line is going to be very powerful and a lot of fun to play, which is most important. I think Frostcasters are really going to enjoy the Blitztrix line. And last but certainly not least, a brand new Stellar Rare for you to chase after, and that is Stellar Snowlit. Stellar Snowlit will only have 99 copies.
Ooh, I mean, the red eyes are nice and all, but like black and white, like gray and white, that's lame. It's an okay. This is, I think, a little on the stellar side. Not my favorite color, not my favorite stellar for MoonRise at all.
Copies ever made, and it's just so beautiful. I love this one. We decided to go with a simple color swap on it.
You know, simple is not always best, A-Drive. I would definitely not want to go simple.
With the gray and the white, that kind of gray stone look, I think it looks very nice on Snowlit, especially in the Tundra territories. I think this is going to be an incredible Alestral to chase after. I know that I definitely want to get a couple of these Snowlits, man. I think that
if it wasn't actually like dark black instead of gray, it'd probably be a little bit better, but it's just lame.
This looks beautiful. So I hope you guys are excited about it when Snowlit, Aspral, and Blitztrix drop in MoonRise. Again, don't forget to back.
That's going to be all for your 32 days of MoonRise day 20. We've got 12 days left of this. It's going to be interesting to see. We only got a few more days of Alestrals, we're going to be really honest, as we're going to have to get all the information on the decks that are going to be built for the deck profiles for both for Gorax and Ostramus. We don't know where those are going to be at. Apparently, Havocup is going to be in one of those ones as a stellar, a reverse stellar. So it's going to be interesting to see what we get for the last 32 days of MoonRise. Obviously, we're going to get the official look at the playmat, the sticker, the deck box, all that stuff at the end in like the last day or two. But until then, hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video. Make sure to go back that Kickstarter because we will be out of this Kickstarter by the time we get to the next 32 days of MoonRise reveal. So then, my name is Ross, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.